Hello everybody, what's up? It's Fern. Welcome back to another Plenty video. Thank you so much for joining me. So today I'm going to be taking you along with me as we spend a Plenty day together. I love filming these videos. They're like a hybrid between just a regular vlog and a plant video. So I'm going to be taking you along with me throughout my day, just doing all my things, but there's going to be a focus on getting plant care done. I might do some outdoor garden stuff. We may even get out of the house and go somewhere. You know, the world is our oyster. I'm really excited to take you with me through my day, and I really hope that you enjoy. I am also extremely excited about the sponsor of today's video. I can't believe it, y'all, but Mooncat is sponsoring this video, which is so exciting. If you've been watching me for a while, then you know that Mooncat is my favorite nail polish brand. When I say favorite, I mean like I'm thoroughly obsessed. Y'all know if you watch my videos, I always have my nails done and I'm always wearing Mooncat. Mooncat is fully responsible for getting me into the nail polish world and for getting me into doing my nails myself at home. It brings me so much joy, and I truly didn't know that such unique and just mesmerizing nail polishes even existed. So it brings me great happiness to be able to talk about them to you. Mooncat is currently running their final sale of the year. You can get 20% off site-wide, which is amazing. Highly recommend you go check out their website and pick up any polishes that you've been eyeing. And to help give you some inspiration, I'm going to be sharing some of my top favorites from Mooncat. And y'all are always asking me what's on my nails, so yeah, I'm going to give you some great options right now. Okay, so first we have to start off with the polish that I'm currently wearing. This is actually my second week in a row wearing this polish. I just redid it because I can't part with it yet. It is so incredibly shifty and reflective. As soon as I put this on, I was like, yes, this is now one of my top favorite Mooncat polishes ever. It honestly just blew me away. Another recent favorite of mine, I wore this a few weeks ago, so y'all may remember, but this is called Fields of Lavender, and it is a magnetic polish, which is so cool. And this is the thing about Mooncat, they have so many different finishes and styles of polish that it gives the feeling of having a fancy manicure, but really it's just the polish doing all the work. Like, you don't need to know how to do nail art or anything fancy, and it still looks so intriguing and phenomenal. This is a stunning mauve purple, and the magnetized bits are a bright orangey red, and the combo of these colors together, it's just incredible. Next, another one that shocked me to my core as soon as I put this on, and I've mentioned this one a few times in the past because it sticks in my mind so much. This is Dragon Scales. Again, it is just like a super shifty, shimmery, you get so many different colors depending on the lighting for this one. It's truly just mind-blowing, and this is one that I always recommend when people are asking which Mooncat polish they should check out. Next is Sagebrush, which is a thermal polish, and again, this is one that gives a really cool effect. You don't even need to do anything. It will just react to different temperatures. But this is a stunning cool toned green, and I love it in both the cold state and the warm state, and it's just so fun to have a thermal nail polish on. Like, I'm just staring at my nails all the time whenever I'm wearing one of these. Okay, and then a couple that are really new to me, but I think that y'all are gonna love. First of all, Serpents of Eden. It is a beautiful green with like a blue shift to it. I feel like this is like the perfect plant person nail polish, so go check it out. It is gorgeous and probably my new favorite green. And lastly, another new one that I was just shocked about when I put it on for the first time is Forbidden Fruit. This is another magnetic, so you can get that really cool cat eye effect when you magnetize it. It is a really deep kind of burgundy with a bright pop of green for the magnetized part. I'm truly obsessed. I'm such a fan of Mooncat. I could talk about these polishes all freaking day, so I hope that that gave you some ideas. But yeah, definitely go check out their website. There's just so many incredible options. Truly something for everyone, no matter what finish or colors you like. Don't forget, this is Mooncat's final sale of the year, so go check out their website and use the code LUNAR20 for 20% off your order. The sale starts today, November 22nd, and it ends on December 1st at 11:59 p.m. Their website and all that information will be down below in the description box. Again, a massive thank you to Mooncat for sponsoring today's video. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Plenty day that we're gonna spend together. I'm so excited. Just hanging out, having my morning coffee with the girlies. They're all snuggled up here on the couch with me. And yeah, I'm just kind of relaxing for a little bit. It is currently 7:30 exactly a.m. So a little bit of a late start today, but honestly, I just want today to be a super just like chill day where I just get a lot of plant stuff done and we just hang out. I don't have any other filming to do today. And yeah, I just want it to be a nice day. So that's the plan. I've been watching these Christmas market walkthroughs of like Christmas markets in Europe, just in the kind of having that playing in the background while I have my morning coffee, or we will just have an ambiance room going. I almost always have just like something playing in the background on the TV because it's just, I don't know, it just sets the vibes and I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna finish my coffee and then get ready for the day. I was originally planning on maybe going out and doing some plant pot shopping, but to be honest with you, well, my schedule kind of got weird this week because of the big storm that came through. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that today. I think we're just going to be staying home because now I'm not going to have the car. Now I would have to drive my boyfriend to and from work, which would be like 2 hours of driving. So I don't think that's worth it to just go and look for plant pots. But maybe in the next spend a planty day with me video, we will go out and about because I do really want to look for more cover pots. I always like to go every once in a while and just shop around and see what I can find for my plants. So yeah, I'm kind of bummed that I don't think I'm going to be going anywhere today, but I'm also just kind of happy to stay at home and get plant chores done and perhaps even get outside in the garden, weather dependent. It doesn't look like it's raining right now, so we should be able to do that, which would be really nice. I don't even have all of my grow lights on yet. That one, I still need to set that one up on a timer. Maybe I'll do that today, actually. In fact, some of my timers have to be like reset, the manual ones, because the power was out a couple days ago. So yeah, need to get everything up and running. Oh, also, I might paint my nails tonight, redo them and change the color. So maybe we'll do that together. We'll see. But yeah, I'm excited. Cadence is literally snoring. I don't know if you can hear her. Anyways, I'm gonna shower, get ready. I have to wash my hair today. And then I don't know, we're gonna do something. Something. Okay, had a shower, washed my hair. It's just drying now. So I want to get started on some of the planty things that I want to get accomplished today. The first thing that I want to work on is my Visto shelf. So this week I've been getting rid of plants, moving plants around, just trying to, I don't know, revamp my plant spaces a little bit. I feel like I really want to go into the new year on the right foot. I don't want to have plants that are stressing me out. I want to, you know, continue to downsize a bit and just get my collection to a place where it really feels kind of like curated and just, I don't know. I just want it to be something manageable and be something that brings me happiness rather than stress. Of course, that is what we all want, right? So since I've been moving things around and getting rid of plants, my Visto shelf is looking a little bit chaotic. There's like sparse spots, it needs to be cleaned. Plants need to be just kind of moved around so that they can be displayed nicely again, because I just kind of took plants off and then haven't changed anything around. So it's just, yeah, it needs some work. Definitely needs a good vacuum, a good wipe down. There's even plants that have like fallen over and have made big messes, and I've just kind of put this off because I wanted to wait until I had time to just do the whole shelf and also water the plants and give them all of the care that they need while they're off the shelf. So I'll probably be bringing plants into the tub and then cleaning the shelves, spraying down the plants, watering the plants, the whole 9 yards. So that's my plan for right now. And then I'm hoping to be able to get outside and work on cleaning up my outdoor garden, because that's something that I just need to chip away at. There's a lot of work to be done out there. So I thought, why not just have a whole planty themed day and just get things done? So yeah, I'm gonna get started on the shelf. I'm gonna start moving plants off into the bathtub. Okay, this is so random. I already have to interrupt my little montage of me taking the plants off because I need to show you this hack that I saw either on TikTok or Instagram the other day. So you know how a lot of times with nursery pots, they don't properly fit into the cover pot? Let me try to find an example because this always happens. Oh, like this, perfect example. You have your cover pot and the nursery pot will fit into it except for the lip. Like there's often a wider lip on nursery pots and then that just kind of sticks out. So the hack that I've tried, and that has been like life-changing for me now because I hate that so much, is to cut, like create, wait, let me pull this out, is to create little tabs. So what I did was I cut a slit here and a slit here, and that creates this kind of like tab on this side. Do you see what I mean? So 2 cuts there, and then on the other side you make another one. So you have another little tab, 1 slit there, 1 slit there, and then that allows the pot to get smaller because you can put the tab like inside or outside. And then when you squish down, the rim of the pot can get smaller. It is so handy. This did not fit in here before. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna try that hack that I saw, and now it fits perfectly. I feel like this is one of the best planty tips ever, and I don't know why I'm only coming across it after like 5 years of being into plants. Like, what the heck? Anyways, had to pass that very important info along to you. Also, another little tip while we're on the topic, just a sec. Okay, so if you watch my vlog channel, then you know that I love ordering pho for takeout, and it comes in like, you know, the little bowl takeout container kind of thing. Well, I realized the other day that the lid that comes with it is like the perfect plant saucer, and I've just been freaking putting these in the recycling, but now I'm always gonna keep them because it makes a perfect plant saucer. And I was just saying in one of my videos that I hate buying plant saucers. It's just one of those things that's annoying to spend money on, you know, because it's like just a freaking saucer, but that works so well. So yeah, if you have takeout containers with this type of lid, keep them to be your saucers. still obsessed with my electric watering thing, if anyone was wondering, but with the nozzle off so that the water can just pour out so much better that way. You guys, I just finished this double shelf situation here. Some of the plants are still in the bathtub, but they're just drying off, and then I'll bring them back out. But I was like, okay, when I'm done this, I'll have a lunch break, a lunch. Because I'm hungry. When I was nearing the end of the lower shelf, I was like, oh, thank goodness, because I'm so freaking hungry right now. And then I went into the fridge and realized that I do not have rice made to have with my leftovers. So now I'm making rice, and while I'm waiting for that, I shouldn't take too long, probably like, I don't know, 15 minutes. But while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to just carry on and keep cleaning this shelf. It does feel really good to be getting this done. It always does. But let me show you the Hoya that I am absolutely obsessed with right now. I think that this one is literally going to be in the running for my favorite Hoya because I just cannot describe how in love with this I am. It is perfection, like literally perfection, and it has settled in so well. It's been growing like crazy. There's so many new leaves. Yeah, it is just stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I love how dark it is. I love the texture, the fuzziness. Everything about it is just gorgeous, and I'm so happy. Did I even say the name? I don't think so. This is the Van Viagensis, whatever that name is. I'm just so happy that I have this, and it literally couldn't be a more perfect specimen. Like, I'm just so grateful. It's so beautiful. So yeah, this is my current obsession when it comes to Hoya. Every time I walk by that shelf and I see this, I'm just like, wow, stunning. So yeah, just had to show you that. Oh, also, I don't want to give too many updates because I'm going to be filming my November walkthrough soon, and I do have a lot of updates for that, I guess. So maybe, I mean, in terms of me moving things around, I feel like I've changed stuff. Oh, my varicosum is looking thirsty. Okay, I will give you the sneak peek of the other update that I'm excited about, but it is, maybe I'll show you from this side. It is my Pinguicula Goldeneye about to bloom for the first time, which is so exciting because I bought this Pinguicula, this guy right here. This one is also gonna bloom, but this one is blooming all the time, the big pink one there. I bought this Pinguicula specifically for the blooms, and it was one of the more pricier ones too, so I remember really debating it. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do it because I don't have any other Pinguicula that give like, it gives like a buttercream yellow kind of bloom. It's just so unique and beautiful. So yeah, I'm really excited that it's flowering for the first time. Is it focused? Not really. Not great lighting to be showing it off in. Yeah, really, really exciting. So I'm obsessed with this pingdom, you already know. We also have the first baby leaves coming in on my Hoya globulosa, or villosa. I feel like they're the same. I think villosa is the right one. But yeah, this is the first growth that I've gotten on this. I got this as cuttings, I think in the summertime, and I rooted them in sphagnum, and now she's growing. So how cool is that? And they're just like the cutest, chunky, fuzzy Hoya leaves. Like, I'm obsessed. So that's really exciting. Once it's done putting those leaves out, I should go ahead and pot it up because it's still in sphagnum. Lots of roots though. Anyways, I need to stop with the updates. Okay, I'm gonna keep working on this shelf here, and then I will update you once I'm eating lunch. I am so excited to be sitting down to eat right now. So I'm having leftovers from yesterday's dinner with a dog hair on the top. Okay, thank you, Miss Olive. This is my favorite rice bowl to make. It's an almond butter eggplant tofu rice bowl. So good. I'll link the recipe in the description. It's literally delicious. I'm almost always just eating leftovers for lunch. I don't often put together a whole lunch from scratch. I love leftovers so much though, so it never disappoints. And then I'm having a Dr. Zevia to drink. So good. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. I think I'm going to read some of my book. I'm currently reading the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix, and I'm approaching the end and I kind of want to pick up the pace. So I was considering just watching something, but I think I want to just put on an ambiance room and get some reading done. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then after lunch, I think we're gonna head out to the garden because we're gonna lose light if I don't get out there. I'm getting to a really good part in this, but I finished my lunch and we need to head outside, so let's go. Okay, so here is my neglected, crazy looking fall garden. Basically my fall garden is the remnants from my summer garden that I haven't cleaned up yet, plus a garlic bed that I planted a few weeks ago, which I'm adding garden straw to right now because I meant to do that and never did. So I pulled this out of the basement and put a nice layer of straw on there. I'm doing this for the simple reason of I saw other people doing it, and apparently it's supposed to be good for breaking down and giving the garden bed nutrients and everything. So I had this kicking around from when I did my strawberry patch, so we are adding it on. Also makes it look just like really nice and clean. After I finished that up, I decided that I was just going to start in one section of the garden and just commence my cleanup. So I'm just cutting down old dead plants. These are sunflowers and tomatoes over here. And you can see there's a lot of tomatoes on the ground that they had just kind of gone mushy at the end of the season, and I didn't do anything about them. So now I'm dealing with that cleanup. Also have that big pile of wood chips sitting here, which is there for the simple reason of we needed to get it out of our driveway, and I didn't really have anywhere that needed another layer of wood chips, so I need to rake that out eventually. But yeah, I've really only been out here in the garden like 3 times maybe this whole fall season. I think that I was really just, I don't want to say burnt out, but I think I just needed a break from the garden after having such a busy spring and summer. This was the first year that I set up this garden, so it was a lot of work just getting this whole space created. So I think by the time fall came around, I was just like, you know what? I am going to take a little bit of a rest, and I did, and now it's kind of looking chaotic, but honestly, I don't mind too much. I'm just going to work at this on my own pace. I don't have anything that really needs to be maintained out here right now. I planted the garlic, and that's the only thing that I'm planting until the spring, so it's going to be pretty low-key. I was so confused at these weeds I was pulling out. I literally thought that was a carrot when I pulled it, and I was like, what is going on? It had such a weird massive root system. But yeah, pulled some weeds, and then I ended up cleaning up my jalapeno bed a little bit. I cut these all down, and then I ran out of space in our compost bin, so I had to leave some of them until they come and pick up our compost. I do also have a compost tumbler, which you'll see, but I don't just put everything in there. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait until I have more space in our green bin, I think. But at least I got a start on clearing out some of this jalapeno bed. And then I noticed that there's a few leaves in our yard, and I've been joking with my boyfriend, saying like, I can't believe that we're like the only yard that doesn't have any leaves, even though it's nice because obviously we don't have to deal with raking, but I want the leaves for my compost. So I saw a few just random leaves, so I went around like a crazy person and collected this handful of leaves to put in my compost tumbler. Those are my treasures for the day. And then it was already getting dark, so I ended up heading inside. Okay. Oh, it's not even 4 o'clock out, and it's already getting dark, which is crazy. But I got a few things done. As you can see, there's a lot of work that needs to be done in the garden. I mean, I'm not too stressed out about it. It's whatever. It's not the growing season, so I don't really care about being 100% on top of things at all times. As you can tell by all the weeds freaking growing out there that I haven't pulled. I will say that that was a really nice change of pace to be doing some stuff outside, and I now feel re-energized to keep cracking with my indoor plant chores, but I should really do that more often. I need to remind myself, go outside, chip away at things, because that was just so relaxing. and kind of meditative, honestly. Even though I was only out there for like 50 minutes chipping away at things, I actually feel like it did make a pretty good difference. So that kind of motivates me to be like, okay, even if I just have 30 minutes one day or 20 minutes or an hour to just get out there and just pull some weeds, clean up some beds, you know? I'm really glad that I got out there and did that. I feel like the fresh air really just like rejuvenated me. So I am now going to clean up just do a quick little cleanup because the countertop is really cluttered and crazy. There's dishes and stuff that have accumulated here, so I just want to get that all out of the way so that that's not overwhelming me. And then I'm going to be tackling the rest of the Vitso shelf. And then honestly, I might just go around and do some watering to the rest of my plant collection. I also need to hydrate my moss poles. So yeah, we'll see how far I get with everything. Oops. Oh my gosh, you guys. Do you ever get in those modes where you just go on a plant chore rampage? Because tell me why. It's 9:20 p.m. right now. I haven't even cleaned anything up yet. I literally just finished watering because I ended up doing such a thorough job with the Vitso shelf, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. I'm gonna give you a full tour of it tomorrow morning because I need to get ready for bed. Actually, I'm supposed to edit still tonight, and I want to do my nails, but the nails are gonna have to wait because it is already past my bedtime. I was supposed to edit. I have 2 videos that I wanted to edit today or tonight, or at least start editing tonight. But I don't think I'm gonna get much further than uploading or importing the footage, so that I can wake up early and edit tomorrow. Because oh my gosh, that just took me so much longer. And I think that, well, this is something I've been thinking about throughout the day, is that I have a really hard time just doing little, like, picking away at things. I find that I really struggle with black and white thinking. So would that be what it's called? Black and white thinking? Is that the term? I don't know, maybe. But like, where I find it hard to just do little things, like I wait until it's like I wait until I have a dedicated time. Like I have a few hours to tackle something. And then by that point, it's like there's so much to do that it's just like a really big project. Like, same with the garden. I have a hard time just going out there for half an hour, throughout the week. I will wait until I feel like I have like a good amount of time to go out there and get a bunch done, which is why I was so happy that I was able to get out there today for like less than an hour and get a really good, start on some things. So yeah, I don't know if anyone else is like that, but like, why am I waiting until my Vitro shelf needs to be cleaned for like 5 hours? Like, what the heck? So definitely something for me to work on. Yeah, I have been really bad about doing plant chores like in smaller chunks lately. Like, I used to be really good at dedicating like the first hour of every day to get my watering done and just stay on top of everything, but I haven't been doing that lately. I don't know why, so I really need to get back into that groove. I think just how chaotic October was, and how much I fell behind in October, it just like I never really fully recovered from that. So yeah, anyways, I'm so happy with how the shelf looks. It is so nice and clean and organized, and yeah, I think it looks great. So I will be showing you that tomorrow morning. We'll end the video off with that. But yeah, oh my goodness, my poles are currently watering. I just filled some of the, where's my finger? What is that? Oh, that's the disco ball. I think that's the varicosum cup. And then here, this is how it works. Go closer. They just send you a cup right there. And they're just kind of draining through. Oh yeah, and I tried out some of that new Rousseau stuff. Oh my gosh, the dark pole, so stunning. And the little self-watering drippy topper thing, so freaking cool. So I'll show you that tomorrow as well. But yeah, I feel like I didn't get everything done today that I wanted to get done, kind of. Just small things like that I had mentioned. But I feel like I got a lot of plant chores done because I just like went full bore. Like, I did any repots that need to be done. I set that pole up, like anything that needed attention. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it right now because I'm tired of just putting it off. So I'm feeling good about everything that I did for the shelf. And I also watered my Millsbo cabinet, and yeah, I was just on a rampage, like I said. So sorry that I didn't get footage of everything that I did, but it just needed to get done, and it's already taken me so long. I can't imagine if I would have taken the camera around for everything. Didn't even have a proper dinner tonight. I literally just had peanut butter and jam toast. Like, but I had a really big lunch. Like, the leftovers I had was very filling, so it was fine. We're just making our nighttime sleepy time tea right now. I'm gonna go plug my SD card into my computer so I can start getting some footage imported. It's gonna be an early morning tomorrow for all the editing I want to get done, and I will see y'all for the shelf update. But yeah, I guess that's it for today. Not the end of the video, but I hope that you enjoyed hanging out. It was really fun to just take you along and get some stuff done. Ooh, I also want to read more of my book. I probably will only get like one more chapter in tonight before I go to bed, but it's getting juicy. It's getting juicy. Okay, hello everybody. It is the next morning. I am in my house coat currently. But I wanted to show you the shelf. Also, it is like still dark out, so we're just getting the lighting from the grow lights, but it's kind of a vibe. So yes, good morning. Like I said, so happy with the newly cleaned and organized setup here. So I'm just gonna start. We'll just go left to right, I guess. So obviously we still have my Pallidiflorum on top. Also, I sprayed down every single plant with the DIY pest spray. So they've all been cleaned and treated and everything, which is really nice. Since I cleaned the shelf, it just feels right to be putting clean plants back onto it, you know what I mean? So we still have my variegated dragon scale back there, and then we have my Solanum oleanum, which I repotted, potted up yesterday. It was in like a sphagnum and perlite mix, and it's been in that for a couple of months now. This plant went through a rough patch in October from drying out too much, so you can see it has some kind of like crispy bits on it, but it's giving me a ton of beautiful new growth, so it should be happy in this pot, and it shouldn't be drying out as much. I mean, that was like a lot of my plants were drying out in October, but yeah, I'm just so glad that I have her potted up. Doesn't she look so cute in the pink pot? I feel like it just complements like the deep purple foliage so well. So yeah, I'm obsessed with that and just really happy that I was able to get that potted yesterday. So down here, I ended up moving my Syngonium Chia Pence variegated. I don't know if she's going to be staying here. Honestly, I would like to find a place for her where she gets light from the front so that the leaves aren't as tilted up. But yeah, I just ended up putting her there because I needed a tall plant to fill in that space. She used to be up here. So yeah, she's hanging out there for now. I was considering putting back the shelf here so I could just have shorter plants, two shelves of shorter plants instead of the one taller section, but I think that this kind of works for now. So that's how it's gonna stay, although she's obviously going to outgrow this spot soon, so I'm gonna have to find another plant to go in this spot. And then down here we have my Syngonium, I always want to say Wendlingeri, but it's not Wendlingeri, it is Wendlandii. This is a new one to my collection, but I ended up potting it yesterday. It had been rooting in perlite and it had tons of roots, so it's in one of the Rousseau pots now. And beside that, we have one of my Anthurium bakeri, and then we have another Anthurium bakeri down there, along with my Hoya maniparensis, which I potted last night as well into this cute little hedgehog pot. I need to give this a trellis, I think, because look at her, she's just flopping. So I think people probably normally grow these trellised, so I'll probably give her some sort of support. And then this stunning front and center shelf, we still of course have my Alocasia frydek. I love having this plant here. I kind of rearranged the support situation with this plant yesterday, so the leaves haven't sorted themselves out completely yet, so she's looking a little crazy, but she'll figure it out. And then beside that, we have my Manjula pothos. So this was a cutting that had rooted, and when I was clearing everything off the shelf, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna pot this so that it doesn't turn into one of those situations where I end up procrastinating forever. So I potted it up, I did the Rousseau pot, and then for the first time I tried out the rainforest green version of the moss pole, and this is stunning. I love it so much. And then I decided, since I'm using that moss pole, why don't I go ahead and do the matching like drip thing. So this is like a self-watering system for moss poles, and it uses a wick, and you fill this up and then it slowly wicks water into the moss pole depending on how dry it is. So super cool. I think that it looks awesome. My boyfriend was like, wow, like that's so fancy. I was like, I know, it looks so futuristic too. So really cool, and I love the like darker color scheme. Also went ahead and potted up Adansonii cuttings that I had rooting. Yeah, Ripsalis is there, watered that. Begonia. I ended up putting my Hoya leucantha here. Hopefully she'll like that spot. And then we have my Syngonium Frosted Heart. Love this plant so much. Didn't really do too much to this one. It used to be on the other side, but I moved it over there and kind of just reattached it to the pole because it was kind of growing off the pole, which was my bad. So now it's nice and strapped in there again. We have a stunning new leaf coming out. And I ended up potting up, finally, my Maranta Silver Band cuttings that had been rooting for like months. They really needed to be potted up, and I wanted to put them in pon because this plant was just like drying out like crazy for me before. So I put it into one of my new self-watering pots and DIY pon. Yeah, I did a lot. Yes, last night. That's why it took me until like 9:30, and like everything is so nice and clean now. Anyways, Maranta Silver Band is potted. This is one of my mini prop boxes. Oh, I also, this is like something I need to like set aside time intentionally to figure out the cord situation on this shelf because it is just so crazy like to see all the cords back there. So I need to do some cord management for this shelf. It is just never something that I feel inspired to do, but I need to actually do it one day. I tried to mount the power bar on the wall because I thought, oh, maybe that would be better. But it just wasn't sticking with the command strips I was using, which is really weird because I've done that with that power bar right there, if you can see, and it works great. So I don't know why it wasn't working with that one, but I just didn't have the patience for that, so I ended up just taking it down. So yeah, maybe one day I'll figure out a way to get it up there. I moved some of my Haworthia, actually all of my Haworthia up here. They were on the bottom shelf. These are all of my different varieties from Crystal Star Nursery. This one is putting out a bloom, which is so cute. Yeah, I think that they look so nice in this little planter together. We have a begonia here. And what else? We have all of my succulents hanging out down here. I gave them a nice clean and they are looking pretty good. And then I ended up moving my Philodendron polypodioides up there on top. I think that it looks really cool in that spot, so hopefully it will be okay. It's obviously not getting a lot of light, but it's not light outside yet, so it's going to be getting a lot more ambient light once it does get light out. And then we have my Hoya Polyneura outer variegated beside that. And then on this top shelf here, y'all saw me putting this back together. I ended up moving my Ripsalis Paradoxa minor into this spot in this pot, and I think that it looks really cute. It just gives like, yeah, I don't know, a jungle vibe, I guess. There's a lot of Hoya up here, begonia, alocasia. Y'all have seen them. These need cover pots is like the main thing that this shelf needs because I hate just having nursery pots. Down here I ended up moving some of my prop boxes. I don't know, I think that they look kind of fun. So there's a couple prop boxes on this shelf now. My Pingdom, of course. Hoya Sulawesiana is down here. I moved her into this pink painted pot, so cute. We saw this one yesterday, stunning. We also have my spiral cactus here under the Barina lights. I don't know if that is going to be, I mean, it's probably not going to be enough light for that plant, but I don't really have anywhere else to put it. So if anyone uses Barinas over the winter time for cactus, let me know how it's gone for you because I don't know, it's just the best I can offer right now. Yeah, just Hoya up there. And then down here we have my what is this called? Begonia. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's like 6 a.m. What is this called? Maculata. Begonia maculata. She's looking stunning, especially with her blooms. And then my Anthurium moodiana. And then this was my Begonia thurstonii. And you guys are probably like, why is she looking like that? Because I had just potted the cuttings up and they were growing so well. Well, she just started looking a little shite, so I just cut her. This is something I do sometimes with begonias. I just cut her back. She's already pushing out new leaves. She will be fine. They grow back so quickly, so I'm not worried, but stay tuned for her comeback. But yeah, that is it. I'm so happy with how it looks. I think it looks stunning. Even my boyfriend was like looking. I was like, come look at the shelf. And he was like, wow, like this looks so much better. I was like, thank you. So I don't know if y'all will be able to notice the difference because I didn't really give a thorough before because honestly, I didn't know I was gonna go this hard with working on this yesterday, but I think it looks amazing. I'm so excited and yeah, it feels great. So yeah, I hope that y'all like how it turned out. I was just getting the final shot of the plant shelf and signing off, and I dropped my camera on the floor and I think I busted it. So unexpected and unfortunate ending to this video. What the heck? That's like $1,000 camera that I do not need to be replacing right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hopefully I will be able to figure that out or get it fixed or something. But we're signing off from my iPhone. Send good vibes for that. But that is going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate you being here as always. And a massive thank you to Mooncat for sponsoring this video. Don't forget they're having their lunar sale. It is on now, November 22nd until December 1st. 20% off site-wide with the code LUNAR20. The link will be down in my description box to shop this sale. But yeah, go check them out. Like honestly, if you have been curious about Mooncat, now is a great time to buy since it is their final sale of the year. Anyways, I hope that y'all have a great day and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.
I couldn't even if I tried.